Maverick 100.9, Aggie Land's country alternative. It's Corliss, finally joined by America Allen. How are you?
I'm doing great. I'm doing
America the beautiful. How many times have you heard that joke on radio tour?
A few times.
Yeah.
A few times.
I'm lame. I'm not any better than the rest of them. Sorry.
No, you definitely got a vibe here.
It's something that, people just never realize that, like, what happens off air.
Yeah.
They will never know. It's all secrets.
Hey, that's okay, baby.
You
got my word.
In other words, me and America are now gal pals, and we'll be hanging out a lot more than what you hear here. But we do have a lot of fun things for them to hear because you have finally released some new music to us. Your first release since 2018, right?
Yes, I did. I released an album in 2018, and I didn't really go anywhere with that one. I didn't do anything with it. And then I released 2 singles last year, but I'm doing the radio tour on Fast As I Could, which released last month on the 3rd. And so, just trying to get that one out there and heard as much as I can.
Absolutely.
Before releasing this EP in March. So, yeah.
Which we're going to be chatting about lots of new music, but Fast As I Could, where does that come from?
It comes from driving a town that you used to live in, made a life in, and you kind of had to run from it.
Mm-hmm.
And so years
sounds
go
familiar.
by. Yes. Years go by. You go back. You really don't go back on purpose, but you're just driving through there to get somewhere else. And then you're like, wait, I saw a water tower and was like, dang, this is taking me back. This is taking me back to a lot of things that I ran from.
Right.
And so Fast As I Could, that's just what it's talking about is you had this whole thing, this whole life you made somewhere and then just kind of left, forgot about it. And then here all these memories come swarming.
That's me just moving to Texas, and everybody's always, when I tell people that I'm not from Texas, they don't believe me. And when I tell them that I haven't even been here a full 5 years yet, they really don't believe me.
Yeah.
Because I live and breathe everything Texas, and I have for a very long time. And so that's always what they say is, I just got here as soon as I could. I couldn't help that I wasn't born here.
Right.
And
well, you definitely have the personality for Texas. I wouldn't have known.
Thank you. We'll see if that's a compliment.
It is a compliment.
But you do, and then you tell people, no, I'm from Kansas, and they're like, oh. I'm like, I know, that's what I said. Get me the heck out of here. It took me a divorce and a whole lot of work, but dang it, I made it. I made it to Texas.
Right. It took me a divorce, too, to get here, so.
Oh, man, see what I mean? We're making friends on Maverick 100.9, so we're going to bring her back. That's America Allen, and you're listening to Fast As I Could. Due to copyright, Brian Broadcasting is not licensed to air this single for you in podcast form, but you can now find it anywhere that you stream and download music. And today's interview continues now. America Allen on Maverick 100.9. That was her brand new single, Fast As I Could. And I'm already falling in love with you. It sounds like we have a lot in common. Yes. And on that note, I have to see if we have another thing in common. Somebody named you America. Who was it?
It was my mom.
It was mom. Okay.
It was mom.
All right.
She's also full of personality and very patriotic, loves her country, knows everything that's going on 24/7 in our country. I know because I hear it.
I think we need to hook our moms up. I think they need to hang out. Like those ladies would get along so well. My mom is a party animal. She is at every single concert.
Yes, that's my mom.
She loves Texas country down to her soul. Mm-hmm. But funny enough, she is not the one that picked the name Corliss. My dad was. Found it in a baby book. No cool story whatsoever, except for it means carefree and outgoing.
It's so crazy. It's like he knew that you were going to be exactly that. Exactly that.
How do parents know that before I'm not a parent. Can you tell? I'm like, I don't know how you choose names. Like, I got a cat named Jude because I like the song Jude, It's
right.
Not that hard. Well, that is too funny. So clearly you come from people that are just as outgoing and lovely as you are. Where exactly are you from?
I am from Rockport, Texas.
Okay.
Yes.
So you are as Texan as they get.
For sure.
Yeah.
I would like to say yes.
Well, I hate that I haven't got to see you yet. I hadn't got to meet you yet.
Finally.
So, right. It's about time. And something tells me we'll be chatting with you a whole lot more because you're actually releasing a new EP in March.
I am. The end of March, I am going to share the release date and the title of the EP here in about a week and a half because I'm still trying to choose the title. It's about how life goes.
That makes sense. But there is new music coming. So since you had taken so much time in between albums, what's the difference with this one?
The difference is life experience. I feel like in this EP, it is a lot about how I live my life, what a day in the life is like in my house. And not only that, but just all of the life challenges too that everyone deals with and faces. And, I just wanted to take the time to record something that people can relate to, because I feel like that's what music's for. And so, I don't know. I feel like the difference is in 2018, it was before my divorce. So I was kind of just writing all over the place, but I feel like this EP is going to have a lot more meaning. So a lot more meaning and then just a lot more about me and who I am. So yeah.
Well, I love that. I've been through those life changes myself from moving state to state, husband to husband, and like pet to pet. It's everything is constantly changing. But when we talk about like independent country music, especially here in Texas, it's really all about being truthful and honest. And I think that's something we all took away from 2020, especially when I started doing the Zoom interviews and talking to people that I normally wouldn't chat with. It gave you a vision of, wow, they're real people too. Not everybody just lives with this glitz and glamour. Even me, I like to dress it up with glitter every day, but it doesn't mean that it's the realness.
Of the BS.
Yes. So if you need an EP to sit back and cry to or laugh to, I'm sure that is exactly.
You'll be able to do both. You'll be able to do both.
You do both?
There is one song on there called Dinner Time. And every parent's going crazy and it's not even dinner time yet. But it's definitely going to be on there. That's one you're going to laugh to for sure.
I love that. Well, I've already had so much fun laughing with you today. Once again, everyone, her name is America Allen. You cannot forget that. It's quite a unique name. And more new music is coming on the way. But right now, available is her brand new single, Fast As I Could. And America, thank you so much for finally coming to visit us here.
Thank you for having me.